Welcome to the Path of Least Resistance, episode 25. I am Dial Versailles, and today we're going to be doing the 6.5 star weekly nightmare for the week of September 9th, 2024. As you can see on screen, we're going to be using Yasuo with Crownguard Inheritance, Everfrost, and Tempest Blade. This week's, that's the wrong thing. This week's special rules are all things grow cold, double the stats of and grant fearsome to the first unit the foe plays each round, Misbegotten Creation, the player's created cards cost 3 more, and of course Deadly, when the foe summons a unit, granted stats equal to half its stats rounded up, the foe's spells and skills deal double damage. This is going to be against Galio. And on Yasuo, for our first power, we're going to be looking for Hold It, and if we can't get that, we're also going to want I'm looking at Undying Lead, thinking it'd be funny. If we can't get Hold It, we're going to want anything with mana on it. We get neither of those things, so we're going to go ahead and take Dragon Rage here. First thing that we're going to fight is the Twisted Catalyzer, whose power is Darkness Grows. Round start, grant foes darkness everywhere, plus 1 extra damage. This eventually gets bad because they do have some units where they allow the darkness to target the Nexus. So that's going to be a little bit unfortunate for us. Keep Fade Blade Twirler in hand. In the first game, we are guaranteed to draw Yasuo from our level 20 power. And we'll just drop Fade Blade Twirler here. Because we don't have any extra mana, we're only going to be able to use one defensive spell, so either Steel Tempest or Concussive Palm. We can't drop Yone, we can't use both. And if this had one more power, I would definitely sacrifice it, but it doesn't, so we're going to go ahead and use Steel Tempest here. We're going to play second Fey Blade Twirler here. That'll just give a second thing to be growing. Fey Blade Twirler is our win condition. Their darkness is up to 12 damage. I assume at some point they'll use it and kill something. Here we're going to drop Yasuo. This will give a bunch of stuns, making our Fey Blade Twirlers huge. Stunning the entire board, removing half of it, and giving us the attack token from Crownguard Inheritance. Chooses Darkness, the only thing that doesn't matter on the board, and we attack for the rest. I do not understand the AI. But I don't have to. You know, that's not my job. I'll take Sleepy. Parallel Convergence is a really good card. But I think we're going to take Sleepy Trouble Bubble for the extra stun and the Brainworm. For support, we want something that stuns. Karma gives us Concussive Palm. And we would prefer Champion Item Chest over Spells Chest, and I actually really dislike the Sheltering Glade anyway. Savage Reckoner's power is Survival of the Fittest. The first time the foe attacks each round, the foe's strongest attacking unit can't drop below 1 health this round. It's an annoying power, but I like it better than Barrier. I'm going to go ahead and keep 1 Fey Blade Twirler here and 1 Concussive Palm. We don't draw Yasuo, which is hyper unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and drop our Fey Blade Twirler. One thing we could have done is hold the mana, and then on next round play Sleepy Trouble Bubble and Concussive Palm. I'm choosing to take a little bit of damage to get this guy out early. you know, it's looking like a mistake. We're going to concussive palm on the unit with Challenger so that we can keep our guy alive. And we're going to take a lot of damage here. If we block the Thrashing Snapper, that'll remove it from the game. I think that's probably better than reducing 6 more damage over here from blocking the Tractarian Assessor. Not sure if I'm right, but we're going to try it anyway. Until we draw Yasuo, we are going to be living in constant fear. So there is that. I'm going to play Shadow Assassin to draw a card. We get Steel Tempest, which isn't bad, but is not called Yasuo. And we can attack for 3 elusive. Next round we'll have the ability to play Yone to stun 2, and we'll also be able to play Sleepy Trouble Bubble or Steel Tempest. We're gonna go ahead and stun. I think that I don't even know if it matters here. I was gonna say the 2 challengers, but I think I just want to stun the strongest units.
I dare you. I'll face me. It's too late for you. You cannot escape.
We are willing to sacrifice all our units, no probs. The only way we win this game is if we draw Yasuo. We are able to attack now with Blade Twirler. His attack is higher than our opponent's life. And our opponent has Guile, but otherwise basically out of mana. So they can play the 1 Guile. We will drop Yasuo to stun the entire board. We have Crownguard Inheritance. So we will get a rally token back. Presumably they're going to stun the 32. Yep. No surprises there. We'll drop the Blast Code Seedling. That'll give us a little bit of extra damage. Not enough to finish off the game, but fine. You can also use him as a blocker. Get stunned, no problems with that. Play Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Get hit with Guile, don't care. Play his Wrathful Rider. We Sleepy Trouble Bubble that as well.
Here's our chance. Explosive pride.
I don't want to take any more damage, so we're going to go ahead and return the Legion Saboteur to his hand. Would have been nice to get out the Eye of the Dragon. I think effectively it would have been the same though. And this attack should be winning.
One step closer to redemption.
You can take another Eye of the Dragon here. Anything with Manifest or Create isn't going to help us. Actually, this might be okay just because it's a draw 1. 1 cost draw 1. If we take the Eye of the Dragon, though, we can just remove that card from the game. Or from our deck, rather. And here we're going to want to take Deathless on Yasuo. That'll give him some protection. And we're going to go into the Stagehand, whose power is Blackout. When the foe stuns an enemy, give the foe's strongest unit +2/+1 this round. That should be fine for us because of Yasuo's power to stun the foe's strongest unit. Keeping Concussive Palm in hand, having defensive options early is really important for us. And, you know, We hope to draw into Yasuo, but you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
See the world through new
We can keep all of our mana here. This will let us play Navori Blade Scout next round,
old
if they give us the
maps
opportunity. Otherwise, we can use Sleepy Trouble Bubble on the strongest unit here. Actually, probably should have also used Concussive Palm at the same time. That way we would have had a blocker for this attack, which we now do not have. So that was a little bit of a misplay. We'll use Steel Tempest to draw a card because we don't have Yasuo. Had he played another card first, which apparently he could have, we would have dropped Navori Blade Scout there. We'll drop him now to draw, and we'll drop Shadow Assassin also to draw.
They cannot hide.
Next round we can drop Yone and use a Concussive Palm. Okay, he opened attack, so we don't get that opportunity. We do have 2 Concussive Palm though, so we only have to take 3 here. They're also almost out of cards, which puts us at a pretty good spot. We could potentially like drag these rounds out and get some helium with Karma and Eye of the Dragon. These are double attack elusives, which is pretty cool. So he's out of cards in his hand, which means there's a really high chance that he'll open attack next round. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the Yasuo.
Death is like the wind, always by my side. The dragon lives. Move with purpose.
What is gained?
And we'll go ahead and attack, just reducing our opponent's Nexus health. I'm not sure we want to win just yet. One problem with Karma's spells is that they're going to... Oh no, Karma's gonna die. Oops. I can't read. Karma has Reckoner's Mark. One problem with Karma's spells is they're going to be created, which means they're going to cost 3 more. Second problem with our Karma is that our Karma is dead. Like I said, we could wait it out. I don't know if that's the right call anymore since Karma's dead.
The dragon lives.
If we use Concussive Palm, we won't get the effect of the Dragon Lane next round because we'll have our units full. And I'm actually gonna recall one of our Concussive Palms. This way we'll make 2 Dragon Lanes, and I'm probably just gonna end the game here, even though we're not full. I don't think there's a point in sticking around here. I mean, we could eventually fill up, so I guess there is a point, but... I don't think it's worth the time. Also, if we die in the mid-boss, which is Howling Abyss, it'll probably be from like 300 damage instead of like by 5. Although if I do die by 5, then we'll know where I messed up. We can take the Cloven Way here. As Nightfall, it'll be a 1-cost stun twice. The other option was Shield Vault, which would have been fine as well. Anything that says the word stun is pretty good. We can take this just to have as a blocker, but it's not a very good card. And we do want to get rid of something here. Oftentimes I like to get rid of Shadow Assassin because getting rid of that card is the same as drawing a card. But we have more copies of Eye of the Dragon here. I'm going to get rid of those. And we go into Howling Abyss, whose power is Legendary Battlefield. Game start, the foe summons the Howling Abyss, and the foe summons a champion, double its stats. All those champions also get items on them. So it's extra fun. I'm gonna keep Blade Twirler. No, I'm gonna flip him. Just gonna take Concussive Palm. And we do draw a Yasuo for the first time in a while, which is great. You can't attack with this guy. If we do, he'll turn into the Shimon Wind. And when that happens, well, he'll be a created card. And as a created card, he will cost 3 more. Tahm Kench isn't bad, actually. Like, if I have to pick something, I'm pretty happy with Tahm Kench. Downside is he's going to be able to use Acquired Taste probably a lot of times. And potentially level up. Also, with the amount of hit points he has, he's going to be kind of hard to remove. Gonna go ahead and stun everything we can here. Get hit with Double Shatter. So on top of just being really obnoxious for being able to drop this much stats off of this one card, Howling Abyss also has a lot of removal. Here we're going to drop Navori Blade Scout. We'll use Sleepy Trouble Bubble to remove the spell shield here, also to make them discard a card. I want to save my Yasuo drop for next round after they play their card. So getting rid of Siphoning Strike is pretty nice for us. This is Elusive Barrier, so we may as well attack the no harm. Kind of regretting not keeping the Fade Blade Twirler now.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare. I am not done with you.
Mordekaiser apparently comes with Quick Strike Blade and automatically leveled up, so he gets the Realm of Death ability. So that's fun.
I follow only one path.
Howling Abyss is top end nonsense.
Is a leaf's only purpose. Even
Also, everything got hit with Spell Shield again because he revived something that gave things Spell Shield. So, yeah. You can remove Spell Shield, but that doesn't really help us. It won't count as a stun. I guess we'll go ahead and do a little bit of damage here.
no cure.
Oh, I don't require the menu.
Drop Yone to get rid of the Spell Shield on 2 of these units.
Or does it follow?
We don't get the attack, and now we have leveled up Galio to deal with. I think that will be okay. But we'll go ahead and strip his Spell Shield as well. Can't attack. If we do, we'll give the rally token, and that will be the end of us for sure.
Appetizers of plenty.
So this will clear our board and then we'll get attacked and die. Yasuo will come back because of Deathless. So that'll stun one extra unit. Probably Tom Kench. I think the correct thing to do is flip the Nico ahead of time so that we kill that. And we have enough mana to replay Yone here. We can stun Galio and remove the spell shield on Nora.
Or does it follow? No cure.
Can't block because it's elusive. They also both have regeneration, which I don't know. Sounds like impossible to deal with.
Let us peruse this established.
Do finally pick up a Blade Twirler. He is, of course, a little bit too late. Should have kept him in hand. And we're definitely going to lose here, so there's that.
Wash away all the trouble.
Never drop Karma because of Reckoner's Mark. And because of Overwhelm, we're going to take 70.
Always believed in second chances.
And we go again. I'm mulliganing everything. I want to have Fate Blade Twirler out early. Problem is Fate Blade Twirler can be removed with Shatter. So even if we did start with it, it's not necessarily like a win. And we didn't start with it anyway, so.
Nico is making her arm tribe now.
Regeneration really hurts us.
They thought they were safe.
Go ahead and Sleepy Trouble Bubble here. Maybe they'll discard something.
Never won.
We do pull out 2 Shatters, which is nice. Do lose our entire board. I guess we may as well attack here.
One girl wrecking crew.
Unlikely they have anything else to play here. Go ahead and drop Yasuo.
Only one path, my own. Is a leaf's only purpose my kind of
We'll drop the Cloven Weight just to do an extra stun to level up, or to power up Yasuo from his strike. We need as much strike here as we can get. I think I'm actually going to use Concussive Palm for the same reason. And we'll use it on Vi, so she dies next round.
My kind of life. I face my fate.
Oh, and Yasuo gains Scout, so we'll use that Scout attack.
Some things never dull. Even I have good.
Get back here!
Blade never gets
Still
any
have
lighter.
Scout, may as well use it. Getting obliterated isn't ideal here. Get rid of Kindred.
Terrain here is opinion.
I will unite the Freljord.
In theory, you could attack again. Obviously, no point in doing so. So far, nothing terrible has dropped.
The stage is
I said that and was immediately expecting Elder Dragon.
I go where the road takes me.
Probably attack with Pike here. We'll use Steel Tempest, and we'll actually return Jin to his hand as well.
If the journey doesn't get you the road,
That's just too many stats.
my kind of life. Even I have good.
Get our Entombed Yasuo back. And we also get our Everfrost from him coming back.
Some things
Take a Scout attack. Hopefully this just wins. Yeah. Great. Incredible.
one step closer to redemption.
I'm gonna take Excavator's charge. It'll give him a little bit of safety and make the strikes a little bit more powerful. I think I'll take Stabilize. It's better than the other options here. Mystic Meditation is okay. I've been having trouble drawing Yasuo, so I want to go and take this healer here and remove some more cards. To do that, we have to go through Protective Broodfather. Use Power's Hunting Cry. When the foe attacks, they draw a unit. If it's a dragon, they summon it attacking. We haven't got a second stun power yet, which is kind of unfortunate. I keep this whole hand, which actually is probably a mistake. Probably should have mulliganed for Fate Blade Twirler. So we don't want our foes to attack, because if they do, they're going to summon dragons. And so we're going to use Sleepy Trouble Bubble and combine it with Concussive Palm here. Okay, where normally the problem was too few Yasuo, now we kind of have too many. And we're just going to keep passing. If they do decide to open attack, we lose the game. AI usually will play a card first. That lets us drop Yasuo and stun their entire board.
Death is like the wind, always by my side. Even I have good. Even I have good.
And because of Stabilize, we
I do all.
get a bunch of extra hits in. And because of Deathless, we get an extra Yasuo. That's pretty good for us.
Any lighter.
This is a unique opportunity to drop Karma, but if we do, then we probably can't attack here. Your spells are also going to cost 3 more because they're created. I think it still might have value though.
Do not question our resolve.
We'll go ahead and attack with our ephemeral karma. No loss there. And it'll bring it within range of this Yasuo killing it.
Even I have good ones. My kind of lesson.
Never again will we fall.
We can get a Blade Twirler, which we are happy to drop. We stun the Eclipse Dragon.
My kind of lesson. Even I have good ones.
And we'll stun this Serpent as well.
I do all right. My kind of lessons.
Prepare for battle.
And we still have 2 stuns remaining that we can use to get rid of these 2 attackers.
Now we've got the upper hand.
No cure for fools.
Here's our chance.
I do all right.
So as predicted, Karma's just making our hand filled with unplayable cards. It was worth seeing. Sometimes it's nice to have that just straight up confirmation that what you're doing is wrong. And so ever playing Karma is going to be incorrect. The extra concussive palms that she gave us have been very useful though. I didn't remove Shadow Assassin earlier. Having her for free is probably fine. And we'll cut a card here. Blastcode Seedling, I think, is the worst card in our deck right now. Blade Twirler in shop is nice. Having it with Quick Strike Blade is not nice. We'll take Higher Education. We can draw a fair number of cards. And I would prefer the Champion Item chest over the Spells chest. So we're going through Shark Trainer. Round end, if the foe has played a spell this round, they summon a Short Tooth. That sounds pretty strong, but so is Relentless Dread on Mistwraith. So it's kind of just one way or the other, right? We'll keep Shadow Assassin in hand. Like I said, it should be free on this first round, and it can give us an extra card. It's not bad. We'll drop a Blade Twirler, so Shadow Assassin didn't quite get free. Only down to 1, and we can never attack. We have a Concussive Palm for next round, which will save us a little bit of damage, but we're going to be taking a lot of damage.
Now we've got the upper hand.
They're going to go ahead and stun the biggest thing.
Underestimate. I dare you.
I can pop a prayer, Tom.
Your attack is obvious.
And we need to remove this Shark Trainer basically immediately.
Here's our chance.
Normally I'm content to skip rounds. I think I still am. We can go ahead and see what they do here.
Follow the wind.
And we'll drop Yasuo now.
Destiny waits.
We can do a full board clear. I think it's worth it. If they open attack next round, we're dead. They might because they have a full board. And also just having Yasuo on the board will allow us to remove extra things that get summoned from Shark Trick.
Even I do alright.
Underestimate. I dare you.
Also make our Fade Blade Twirler swole.
Try to keep up.
I want to go home.
No cure.
They get a Short Tooth, which gets killed immediately. And we do have 2 stuns in hand. Oh, Navori Blades go. And drop Shadow Assassin here as a blocker as well. So let us drop a second Shadow Assassin as a blocker for free. We're only going to be able to use one of our stuns here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this and use the Cloven Way on the Thorny Toad.
Even I have good. My kind of lessons.
Onward!
No cure. Fools.
And of course we save this stun.
Now who's got the upper hand?
So now here we're back to the question, should we play Karma and try to roll into something that can heal our life? It sounds pretty good. We did take a loss earlier. Yeah, that's something to think about. We only have to wait a couple rounds, we can run out of cards anyway. We have full board control here.
My kind of lessons. No cure. Fools.
Let's get through. The dark beckons.
My kind of lessons.
Gonna stun the crack shot first there so we don't take that 2 damage from. Actually, that damage is regardless of whether they attack it or not. My bad.
Even I
Get rid of their last card in hand though.
do alright. No cure. Fools. Even I am good. No cure. Fools.
And my patience is up, so I'm just gonna attack. Guess I could have played Inside of Ages, that probably would have been worth playing.
I will regain my honor.
Double time watch on Yone is incredible. And we can take double attack on Yasuo. Yeah. Savage Shield for protection would have been also something nice, but I don't think that's a good idea. And we can get rid of Navori Blade Scout here, I think. I think it's the worst card in the deck. We could consider healing. We're missing hit points. And this is the last thing that we're fighting. Yeah, we'll take the heal.
Time to make an impact.
See how much that pained me to press that button. Okay, so we're on Galio, whose power is pick on someone my size. Round end, if the foe's allies have 20 plus total health, the foe summons Galio if they don't have him, and grant allied champions spell shield. That's going to be very bad for us. Yeah. That's the whole thing's going to be very bad for us.
Darkness and light.
Gets the Senna for his staunch defender. Means he's also going to have darkness. I think we just pass.
The sea is too shallow a grave.
And so here he already has enough power to summon Galio. And I don't think there's anything we can do about it. And he's going to level up next turn. Get hit by darkness. Galio does not have Overwhelm, so we're not super afraid yet. But we'll use Sleepy Trouble Bubble combined with Cohesive Palm to give us a blocker. And as long as he doesn't have some sort of stun, we're doing okay.
Looks like fun.
And we block. We can strip his spell shield here. I'm not sure that has a lot of value. Because if we remove him, he's just going to summon himself again.
Magic goes in, might comes out.
And if we attack, he will get the rally token. I'm happy to pass here. I don't think it would be terrible to just Will of Ionia him right now. Maybe it will be. He'll get a free one next turn. But that's a lot of stat stuff to deal with. Get hit with Piercing Darkness. That felt like it was free. And we'll go ahead and drop Yasuo.
No one is promised tomorrow.
This will hit Crownguard Inheritance as well.
Like the wind, always by my side.
But it should be enough to remove, hopefully, everything on the board.
I do alright. Even I have good days. No cure.
Missed Call is a little bit scary, not sure what it's going to bring back. Does get Galio, which is the worst possible option. And I think we just attack here. We remove his Galio at the cost of our Yasuo. I don't know why I get those two confused all the time, but I definitely do. So our Yasuo is now weak. Our opponent still has a lot of life. We have infinite mana. It's just the way it goes.
Your turn.
I'm really concerned about his lack of hit points. Use Sleepy Trouble Bubble here. That'll force a discard. And also let us use the Cloven Way.
I do alright. Even I have good. My kind of lessons.
Dive, Silverwings, dive!
At last, I have found
Cytheria drops down to make everything more difficult.
You can. Even I have
The dark beckons.
And we draw Karma, who is of course unplayable.
good. I do alright.
I will play my part.
Going to sacrifice my Yoni to get rid of Cythria. The problem is, because Galio has 0 attack, everything that Yasuo hits isn't going to be Galio.
Big blade for a little.
I'll play a Blade Twirler here. You get Cythria back from this call, which is really annoying.
It's too late for you.
Even I have good days. I do alright. No cure.
Shadow. Silence as death.
Could play Yone, but we'll save him for next round.
I kinda like
The round start attack trigger.
Then kindle anew.
Keep your distance.
At last, I have found you.
Yone. Turn back while you can.
Concentrated forgiveness.
No cure. I do alright. No cure.
My brain just froze because I'm just tired of everything that's happening here. Anyway, the round start attack trigger will eat the rally from Galio. But on this round, he's going to get it back, and he does have, 100 attack, which is totally fair and normal. We haven't really been able to attack through to him, so here we're going to try to do a little bit of that. We can pull him with Yone, and we'll lose Yone in the process, but that's okay. So when he strikes, he draws cards. That's, yeah, okay, why not?
2 pairs of wings are better than 1.
Here we're going to take 5 damage, which is completely fine. I need to order these stuns in the correct way, though. So we want to stun Tiana second, and Galio first.
I do.
That way we kill Tiana from the extra strike.
Underestimate. I dare you.
And we just need a little more damage to finish off the game. I'm not sure where we're going to find it quite yet, but
Even I have good days.
keep on keeping on.
I will shape death as easily as clay. The Order rewards its faithful.
Sentinel allows darkness to be targeted at the Nexus,
Life is
so we're going to take a little bit of damage here, but it's not too much, it's fine.
through conflict we grow.
And we can play Steel Tempest as much as we want because it draws a card.
Now who's got
And also, because it's Yasuo Steel Tempest, throws a Yasuo back into our deck.
underestimate? I dare you.
Reach too far.
Big blade.
We are running low on cards, but it should be fine. I think we're winning right here.
I do alright. Life and death on a blade's edge.
Gonna do good attacking principles. That's 11 damage, and then we have a little bit extra, just in case anything stops one of those. And we finish him off with 102.
I will regain my honor.
Still not my most fun game here. But overall, fine. Misbegotten Creation doesn't do anything to Yasuo, more or less. Obviously, if you pair it with Karma, that makes Karma worse, but, just don't do that. Although Concussive Palm is worth taking Karma for, even if you can't use her. Yeah, aside from that, it was honestly pretty straightforward. We didn't get holded. If we had that, it would have been better. And here we get our Reminder Gemstone Vessel, which is, of course, useless. 50 Shadow Isles gemstones. Not bad. And that's it. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.